The Asset Forfeiture Unit of the National Prosecuting Authority has filed for a preservation order of Shepherd Bushiri's multi-million-rand private jet, amid allegations that he fabricated loan agreement papers to acquire it. There are 2 affidavits available to that effect, one from a detective colonel attached to the Hawks, and one from the South African Reserve Bank, detailing how cash was used to pay for the jet. Hawks spokesperson, Brigadier Hangwani Malordzi, indicated that a preservation order was served on Shepherd Bushiri on the 6th of February 2019 at the Pretoria Specialized Commercial Crimes Court. He has 14 days from that day to enter an appearance if he intends to oppose the application for forfeiture. If he fails to enter an appearance to oppose, in terms of the order, or to comply with the requirements, he will not be given notice of the application for a forfeiture order, and will not be entitled to appear at the hearing of the application. Malordzi said that the Hawks investigation was at a very sensitive stage. There is a lot that we gained, and we would not want to jeopardize the cooperation we have with the witnesses. We continue to receive magnitudes of information. We have a strong case with the current matter in court. An affidavit deposed to by a Hawks investigator states that Shepherd Bushiri purchased the aircraft for $1.25 million in November 2015. However, last year, the South African Reserve Bank investigators assisted the Hawks to probe the purchase of the aircraft. According to investigators, Bushiri alleged that the funds he used to secure the aircraft were obtained from a loan for $1.25 million from Joint Aviation Resources, and that he paid the money back. An investigator from the South African Reserve Bank then requested the bank statements, but he was unable to trace any transactions that matched the amount. It was then concluded that Bushiri might have provided false information to the department about how he obtained the funds. But in his affidavit, Bushiri disputed the allegations. He maintained that the reports were not only factually untrue, but they were also malicious, as they are intended and designed to tarnish his good image. I have never exported funds, except for the nominal amounts admissible in terms of the foreign exchange control, or gold, from the Republic. All the relevant times when I travel from the Republic, the South African police and immigration authorities conducted a thorough check on my person, and all those accompanying me, which in itself would negate any export of funds, or gold, in that sense, he said in the affidavit. Shepherd Bushiri added that his ministry acquired the Gulfstream from the National Airways Corporation at a price of $1.25 million. He said the funds for the payment of the aircraft were secured by a loan from Joint Aviation Resources. The ministry repaid the funds in South Africa to Joint Aviation Resources. The source of the repayment of the loan to Joint Aviation Resources was church donations to the ministry. Joint Aviation Resources will be in a position to provide proof that it was fully paid, he said. Investigators also interviewed Sabine Stefanie Kruger, a director at Joint Aviation Resources. She alleged that she had never seen the loan agreement and did not have any knowledge of such an agreement. The signature on the agreement indicates a possible resemblance to that of her husband, who resigned from his directorship in 2017. Kruger stated in her affidavit that Joint Aviation Resources was neither authorized nor permitted to deal in US dollars or any foreign currency. The receipts are false, as Joint Aviation Resources does not issue receipts at all. Joint Aviation Resources only issues invoices to customers, she told investigators. According to Kruger, the company never received the payments as indicated on the receipts. She also stated that she had never met Shepherd Bushiri, and that Joint Aviation Resources didn't do any business with him. Stefanie Kruger's husband, Henry Kruger, also told investigators that he did not recognize the loan agreement. I also dispute my signature on the said document. The receipts shown to me are also fabricated, as Joint Aviation Resources do not issue such documents, Henry said in his affidavit. Investigators concluded that it was evident that Shepherd Bushiri intentionally and falsely presented to the South African Reserve Bank that the money he used to buy the aircraft originated from Joint Aviation Resources. The investigator in the matter said, although he was not a handwriting expert, he compared Henry Kruger's signature, as reflected on the purported loan agreement, with his signature on his affidavit. It is evident that on the face of it, these signatures differ, reads the affidavit. In addition, both Stefani and Henry Kruger confirm that the receipts provided by Shepherd Bushiri to create the impression that the loan amount was repaid to Joint Aviation Resources are false. Joint Aviation Resources does not issue receipts at all. Joint Aviation Resources only issues invoices to customers. It is evident that in an attempt to explain the origin of the funds, the loan agreement was fabricated. It is submitted that the aircraft was bought under highly questionable circumstances. On Friday, the 1st of February 2019, Shepherd Bushiri and his wife, Mary Bushiri, were arrested by South Africa's Directorate for Priority Investigations, Hawks, for alleged fraud and money laundering. The arrest took place at the Sparkling Waters Hotel and Spa, Rustenburg, Northwest Province of South Africa. The Hawks said that the case against the couple was linked to alleged offences of fraud and money laundering, as well as the contravention of South Africa's Prevention of Organised Crime Act, which had been committed in 2015. The contravention of the Act was in relation to exchange control regulations relating to foreign currency of $1,147,200. The couple were granted bail after being held for 5 days. The Bushiris were granted a 100,000 rand bail each, totaling 200,000 rand, and their case postponed to the 10th of May 2019. Last year, reports emerged that the Bushiris had been sending about 15 million rand every month to Malawi, their home country. The money was allegedly being transported in their private jet. Thanks for watching. Please comment, like, share and subscribe.